Does your Maltese follow you into the bathroom? Do they stare at you like you're the only person in the world, even when the rest of the family is right there? You aren't imagining things. The Maltese breed has a secret history and a psychological wiring that makes them bond with a level of intensity that can be both heartwarming and overwhelming. But why you? Today we're counting down the top 10 hidden reasons behind this Velcro-like attachment. The number one reason might just change how you see your little shadow forever. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Ancient lapdog heritage. We have to start with history, because your Maltese didn't just decide to be clingy yesterday, it's in their DNA. For thousands of years, literally since the time of the Greeks and Romans, these dogs were bred for a single specific purpose: companionship. They weren't herders, they weren't hunters, and they certainly weren't guard dogs. Their job description was simply, be close. Think about that genetic memory. Generation after generation of Maltese lived in the sleeves of noblewomen or sat on the laps of royalty. They were designed to be portable heating pads and emotional anchors. When your Maltese refuses to leave your side, they are fulfilling an ancient contract written into their very biology. But while history explains the closeness, it doesn't explain the exclusivity. Why do they pick just one favorite? That brings us to their unique sensory processing. Number 9. Emotional radar sensitivity. Maltese dogs are essentially emotional sponges covered in white silk. They possess an uncanny ability to read micro-expressions and shifts in human tone that other breeds might ignore. If you are the person in the household who is the most emotionally transparent, or perhaps the one who needs comfort the most, your Maltese knows it before you do. They don't just see you, they feel you. Owners often report that their Maltese will act differently when they are sick or sad, becoming even more glued to their side. This hypersensitivity creates a feedback loop. You feel comforted, you stroke them, they feel useful, and the bond deepens. They attach to the person who resonates most with their emotional frequency. But being an emotional radar has a downside, which leads us to a trait that often gets mistaken for stubbornness. Number 8. The anxiety connection. Here's a hard truth. That intense love is often the flip side of deep anxiety. Maltese are prone to separation anxiety, but it's not just about being alone, it's about being away from their safe base. In psychology, a safe base is the primary caregiver who makes the world feel manageable. For a tiny dog in a world of giants, you are their safety. When they follow you from room to room, they aren't just being nosy. They are verifying that their safety net is still there. If you are the person who usually rescues them from scary situations, like a loud thunderstorm or a big dog at the park, you become their anxiety buffer. They attach to you because you make the scary world stop spinning. But anxiety isn't the only driver. Sometimes it's about who holds the keys to the kingdom. Number 7. The resource controller. Let's talk about the economy of your household. Who fills the bowl? Who opens the back door? Who holds the treat bag? Maltese are incredibly intelligent and observant. They quickly identify the resource controller, the person who makes good things happen. If you are the primary source of food, walks, and affection, you are the most valuable asset in their life. However, it's deeper than just cupboard love. It's about routine and reliability. If you are the one with the consistent schedule, the one who wakes up at the same time and feeds them at the same time, they latch onto that predictability. In their minds, you are the sun around which their chaotic little world revolves. But wait, because sometimes the attachment isn't about who gives the food, but who gives the most valuable resource of all: focus. Number 6. The attention feedback loop. Maltese thrive on attention like flowers thrive on sunlight. But they are picky about the quality of that sunlight. They don't just want to be in the same room, they want engagement. They attach deeply to the person who actively engages with them, the one who talks to them in that silly baby voice, the one who plays fetch with their tiny toys, the one who makes eye contact. This creates a dopamine loop. They do something cute, you react. You react, they feel good and do it again. If you are the person who laughs the most at their antics or cuddles them the longest on the couch, you are physically rewiring their brain to associate you with pure pleasure. You become their favorite source of entertainment and dopamine. But this addiction to attention can turn into something fierce when threatened. Number 5. Protective possessiveness. Have you ever noticed your Maltese grumbling when someone else hugs you? That's not just jealousy. It's resource guarding, and you are the resource. Because they are small and physically vulnerable, they can't protect themselves easily. So they decide to protect their biggest asset instead. This possessiveness strengthens the bond because it creates an us against the world mentality. They view you as their property. While this can be a behavioral issue if it gets aggressive, in mild forms, it's a sign of how critical you are to their survival. They have claimed you. This exclusivity makes them tune out other family members, focusing entirely on your movements and moods. It's the intense, singular focus that feels like true love. And speaking of focus, have you noticed how much they sleep? That's actually a clue to our next point. Number 4. The sleeping guardian. Where does your Maltese sleep? If the answer is curled behind my knees or on my pillow, you found a major source of your bond. Dogs are at their most vulnerable when they sleep. In the wild, pack members sleep together for warmth and protection. By allowing your Maltese to sleep in your bed, or even just napping on your lap, you are engaging in the ultimate act of pack bonding. This shared vulnerability creates a massive release of oxytocin, the love hormone, for both of you. If you are the only one who allows them on the furniture or in the bed, you automatically become the pack leader in the most intimate sense. You are their safe warmth in the dark. But biology plays an even stranger role in this attachment, involving something you can't even see. Number 3. The scent imprint. Dogs experience the world through their noses, and the Maltese is no exception. But they don't just smell dinner or grass. They smell you. Your unique pheromones are comforting to them. If you are the person they spend the most time with, your scent becomes imprinted on them as the smell of home. They will often lay on your dirty laundry or burrow into your unmade side of the bed because it smells intensely of you. This scent attachment is chemical and primal. It bypasses logic. Even if you are grumpy or busy, if you smell like mom or dad, they are drawn to you like a magnet. This chemical bond is invisible but unbreakable, and it leads directly to the way you communicate with them without saying a word. Number 2. The silent language. Maltese are masters of nonverbal communication. They watch your hands, your eyes, and your posture. Over time, you and your dog develop a silent language that no one else in the house understands. A slight tilt of your head means walk. A pat on the leg means up. This secret code creates a profound sense of intimacy. They attach to the person who is best at listening to their silent signals too. If you know exactly what a specific whine means, or you know that a paw on the knee means water, you are the only one who truly understands them. This mutual understanding creates a deep intellectual bond. You are their translator in a confusing human world. But the number one reason? It's something that defines the very soul of the Maltese. Number 1. Vulnerability. Reflection. The number one reason your Maltese attaches to you so deeply is that they see their own vulnerability reflected in your care. These are dogs that need. They require grooming, they require protection from cold, they require help getting on high sofas. They are not independent. If you are the primary caretaker who brushes the knots out of their fur, wipes their eyes, and carries them when they are tired, you are fulfilling a parental role that goes beyond ownership. This dependency isn't sad. It's the glue of your relationship. They know they cannot survive well without you. The deep attachment is a mixture of gratitude, love, and survival instinct. You are not just a friend. You are their entire survival strategy wrapped in affection. They cling to you because, in their eyes, you are the only thing holding their world together. If you recognize yourself in these points, congratulations. You are officially your Maltese's person. It's a demanding role filled with lack of privacy and constant demands for belly rubs, but it's also one of the purest forms of love you'll ever experience. Which of these signs does your Maltese show the most? Do you have a Velcro dog story? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing about your fluffy shadows. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into your dog's mind. See you next time.